So, this series I think a lot of you might have interest in because I know a lot of you know Mirai Nikki, or Mirai Nikki. And if you don't know what Mirai Nikki is, you should definitely go check that out. But this is another series done by the same author and the same artist. And it's called Big Order. And for me personally, every time I hear the name of the series, I immediately think somebody's going to say Big O. So I always hear it in my mind said like Big Order or something like that. So yeah. But anyways, the series is the author of Mirai Nikki is one of those authors slash artists where I'm not bagging on them for this, but they tend to, in every one of their series, draw the characters very similar. So the main character of Big Order looks almost exactly like the main character of Mirai Nikki, and the supporting female character of Big Order looks almost exactly and acts almost exactly like the supporting character of Mirai Nikki, and so on and so on. So there are series that do this. There are authors that do this. So whatever. It doesn't make the series any less worse or anything like that, or any worse or whatever. But anyways, Big Order, the whole premise of it is that everybody on Earth has the chance of getting these like superpower-esque abilities. And the main character's ability that he got from a wish, I guess, was basically completely misconstrued. And it ended up like causing these huge earthquakes and potholes and chunks of the earth to just be like eaten out from like nothingness, and it killed a shit ton of people. And so from then on, he like kept his ability secret or something like that. And now I guess it's like reverted down to like a very weak level. And what his ability is Big Order, which basically, if I remember that right, it's Big Order. It's been a while since I've read this because the chapters come up pretty slowly, but it's called Big Order, if I remember right. And what it allows him to do is all of the powers in this series are in an area. So it's like they have an area of influence that they can do their power in, and then whatever that power is, they're able to activate it within that area of influence. And so the main character's ability is that whatever he wants in that area, it will happen. Like if he says, Person A, I want you to get down on the ground and suck that guy's dick or whatever, they'll do it. Like, even if they're mentally saying they don't want to, or they're vocally saying they don't want to, it will happen. And so early on, he does something with the secondary character, the supporting main character, who wants to kill him because he killed all of her family by doing that whole big disaster. And so he establishes an immediate order on her, which is basically that she has to stay within a radius of him. Or no, what was it? It's that she, while in his radius, has to protect him and cannot harm him. And her power is that she is immortal, basically. So if she gets anywhere near him, this power automatically activates the order that he's given her, and she can't do anything to him. So basically, any kind of object that's thrown at him or whatever else that she throws is by extension a part of herself, and so it won't be able to damage him either, etc., and so forth. And so he basically uses her as a human shield quite a number of times because she's immortal and she can't die, which of course just pisses her off more. She's total like yandere and stuff like that. But the other characters in the series have other powers and stuff like that, like they can command the earth and whatever else in the area they're in. They can, rewind time, etc., blah, 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 and stuff like that. They can change the speech of somebody else's, whatever they're going to say, like they can change their speech, so, etc. But it's a pretty good read. It's a little bit convoluted. It's more convoluted than Mirai Nikki, but I do still recommend you check it out just because it is still a good storyline and interesting powers and stuff like that. And that is all I have to say about this series.